Our problem is the system, and the laws just aren't working.
It's 11 a.m. and we're taking you into the news right now at the Fox 45 news feed. Baltimore City State Attorney sounding the alarm, saying something needs to change before the city can address the juvenile crime crisis. And investigators increase reward money in the Rachel Morin case. The latest on the search for the killer and how her family is preparing to honor her this weekend. And topping your national news, Donald Trump out on bond after turning himself into Georgia authorities. A look at the proposed trial timeline. Fox 45 News Midday starts right now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Taylor Stewart, and you're bringing you a story you're seeing first on Fox. Now, court documents link an 11-year-old child to at least a dozen car thefts in the Baltimore region. Police say the 11-year-old could not be charged because of Maryland's juvenile justice laws. Baltimore City State Attorney Ivan Bates says it is another example of how prosecutors' hands are tied.
If you have 11 or 12 contacts with the criminal justice system for the same exact offense, you're competent enough to steal a car, but you're not competent enough to understand who the judge is, who the prosecutor is, or who your defense attorney is. We have to get real and realize we have to hold young people accountable. Without a doubt, the laws must change.
Now, Fox 45 News continues to question the Department of Juvenile Services and its role in helping children turn their lives around. Because, as Olivia Dance shows us, some children under DJS supervision are still getting into trouble.
The Department of Juvenile Services says that statewide, more than 100 youth are on
Warning for Wells Fargo customers, as some customers say they're unable to use their debit cards or transfer funds. The company also says some customers have experienced issues with their fund transfer system, Zelle. The bank says it's working to resolve these issues. This is, though, the second time Wells Fargo has had widespread banking issues this month. All right, let's get a look at today's top trending stories. Trending number one, former City State Attorney Marilyn Mosby is continuing to fight to get her federal trial moved out of Baltimore. Prosecutors say the trial should stay in the city, arguing Mosby's legal team brought the media attention on themselves by holding news conferences and having her sit down for interviews on national newscasts. But in new filings, Mosby's team is fighting back. Right now, that jury selection is still set to begin on October 31st in Baltimore City. Mosby still facing 4 federal charges, 2 counts of perjury and 2 counts of making a false statement on a loan application. Trending number 2, concerns about school safety in Baltimore County follow 2 recent incidents of guns found on school grounds. On Saturday, outside Woodlawn High School, authorities say shots were fired during a football clinic organized by Parks and Rec. And then Wednesday, a 16-year-old shot outside of Towson High School. Police say it was an accidental discharge and the victim was not a county student. Baltimore County Superintendent Dr. Miriam Yarbrough says to address safety concerns, her school will use a new software for surveillance cameras that will alert police and school leaders the moment a gun is detected. Trending number 3 here, the reward to help find the person who killed Rachel Morin is growing. It's now up to $10,000. Now, this week marks 3 weeks since the mother of 5 was found murdered on the Bel Air Trail. Police say DNA evidence links her killer to this surveillance video. It was taken in March after a home invasion in Los Angeles. Police don't know who this man is, though. If you have information about him, give Hartford County Sheriff's Office a call. This weekend, Rachel Mourn's family is hosting a celebration of her life. Everyone is welcome to attend. It's happening at the Greater Grace World Outreach Church in Baltimore. Her sister says visitors may bring flowers, and the service will be live streamed. Download Fox 45's news app for your up-to-the-minute coverage, your traffic, your breaking news, weather, anytime. Just search WBFF in your app store. Still ahead, the Summer of Women, how Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and the new Barbie movie are being credited with seriously helping the U.S. economy. And repaying his victims, the restitution R. Kelly is being ordered to pay from jail. But first, millions of photos have been taken of past presidents. None like this, though. A closer look at Donald Trump's mugshot and what comes next in his Georgia trial.
And we are looking at a stormy end to the week with scattered storms this afternoon and this evening, with highs headed into the hot low 90s. I'll let you know what this means for the rest of your weekend forecast in just a little bit on Fox 45 News Midday at 11.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
All right, coming back here, taking a look at your social stream, just tons of reaction to the mugshot of former President Donald Trump. It is the first time in U.S. history a former president had his mugshot taken. He turned himself into authorities in Fulton County Thursday, facing more than a dozen charges, accused of leading a conspiracy to overturn his 2020 election loss in Georgia. The DA is filing motions to try to get this trial to begin October 23rd. As for that mugshot, Trump tweeted it out. It's the first time he's tweeted in more than 2 years. He was banned from the site following the Capitol riots, but new owner Elon Musk reversed that decision. He posted his mugshot with the caption, "Never surrender." All right, we're getting some reaction here. One person saying, did he post that after he surrendered to the police? There's a lot of questions here. Among the mugshot is one of them. Lamar Jackson and Donald Trump both list their stats as 6'3" and 215. That's a very Baltimore tweet. Let's move on to R. Kelly here. R. Kelly's record label is being ordered to pay out $500,000 in music royalties to his sex abuse victims. The singer is currently serving 30 years behind bars for racketeering and sex trafficking. Court documents say Universal Music has 10 days to transfer money to R&B singer's debts. Now, one person is saying, hear this fully, but I do hope that a significant portion of this will go to his children. They don't deserve this. Another person saying, people still listening to his music? That is a good question. Wrestling fans are in mourning this morning after professional wrestler and former WWE champion Bray Wyatt died on Thursday. The cause of deaths have not been released, and the 36-year-old, whose real name was Wyndham Rotunda, he became the WWE champion in 2017. He's also the son of WWE Hall of Fame wrestler Mike Rotunda. Now, one person saying he just came back, to which is the sad part. Man, wrestling is not going to be the same. Another person weighing in, his arc still felt incomplete. Sad to see it not have its ending it deserved. All right. Well, Walmart still expanding drone delivery service coming up, where it's being rolled out to customers and how it's all going to work. But first, new COVID cases jumped 22% in the past week, how it's prompting some to return to mask mandates. And just ahead at noon, it's Karamu, then 1 o'clock, Sherry, followed by the Hot Bench at 2 p.m. All right, we are back with a live look over Camden Yards, where we're going to start your weekend off warm, but meteorologist Amy Aronson will let you know if the rain is going to last into this evening. Making headlines, COVID-19 hospitalizations are on the rise, and the CDC warns that we could see a surge in the coming months. Now, new weekly COVID-related hospitalizations jumped 22%, surpassing 12,000 cases. This is the 5th straight week they've increased.
It's summer. People might be spending more time inside, especially with all these heat waves we've been having.
Partly because of the waning vaccine immunity, and also the increase in travel, and also the new variants that are circulating right now.
The uptick has a handful of businesses and schools reinstating COVID mask mandates. Masks are being required at California businesses like Hollywood Movie Studio, Lionsgate, and Kaiser Permanente, and some schools, including Rutgers University, Morris Brown College in Georgia as well. Well, taking a look at your calendar, today is National Park Service Founders Day. It marks the 107th anniversary of the creation of the National Park Service. President Woodrow Wilson authorized the service on August 25th, 1916. The day honors the national park system and preservation and conservation efforts across the country. And looking ahead, tomorrow, thousands are expected to march in what organizers call the continuation of the 1963 March on Washington. A broad coalition with 100+ multicultural organizations will come together to push for peace, justice, equality. The event will address a range of topics, including threats to democracy, criminal justice, reform, and voting rights. You can always get your Fox 45 news in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or your Echo. We deliver your local headlines and your forecast less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. Well, it is the final weekend before most Maryland students head back to school. More than 360,000 students from Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Harford County, Howard County, and Anne Arundel County start class on Monday. Fox 45 News' Shannon Lilly is going to be addressing the big concerns in Baltimore City schools. We've got Olivia Dance going to Baltimore County as kids start arriving for their first day. I'm going to head over to Harford County with all the fun happening there. And Justin Chambers, well, he's going to have that all-important bus stop forecast. Trending today, Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, is expanding drone delivery. The store is adding drone delivery to 60,000 more homes in Texas. The service will be expanded by its partnership with drone partner Wing from 2 Walmarts in Dallas to several more. As we just said, now Walmart has drone partnerships with 3 other providers and now has drone delivery in 7 states. Sadly, not here in Maryland, not yet. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle. Would you be in for drone delivery?
I'm in for drone delivery, but here's my prediction. The fact that they started where they started, some people are to be shooting down the drones, because you know Texas is wild. You know what I mean? Texas is wild.
Yeah.
Maryland's not, but Texas is wild.
But I feel like everyone, no matter where you live, wants to get their package a little sooner.
Well, that's true. That's true. But my theory is it's gonna fail because Texas is gonna shoot down the drones, and then everybody's else will be like, never mind. Whereas if they started in Maryland, we wouldn't shoot down the drone.
Are you making a pitch for Walmart and then maybe Amazon to come do drone delivery here?
I'm saying, now, would you be first on the list to get delivery? The drone, you look like a drone delivery type girl.
Are you kidding me? I'm waiting on the waiting list right now.
That's right. You got some boots coming as we speak.
I'd love to have them drop down in my balcony. That'd be great.
I'm just curious how big the drones are going to be, though, because like when you order like a whole box of stuff.
I don't think your couch is going to be drone delivered. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. My weight set. You know what I mean? Refrigerator, no? Okay.
No. We're far from that, I think. We're far from that. But we are close to possibly some rain showers later. Cleanup is now underway in Michigan after overnight tornadoes, and we're going to get a closer look at the damage. Let's go straight to meteorologist Amy Aronson.
Yeah, let's head there and check out what they're cleaning up now and wake up the tornado damage that occurred overnight. Here's a look at an image from much earlier this morning, and as you can see, not a good sight here. They are still digging out cars and trucks and debris off a major highway there as a result of the damage. Here's a look at major damage also in that same area of Michigan from some tornadoes and some strong storms that moved through. Incredible tree damage there. You can see a number of trees just actually completely wiped away in that area. And if we take a look back at their storm damage, not only did they have a couple of tornado reports there, they had significant wind damage too. And you can see that on the radar here. You can see the storm reports scattered about their region. Now, this is part of the same weather maker headed our direction. Fortunately for us, the severe weather risk isn't that high. We're just in a marginal risk for severe weather. So it's low on the threat level scale, but it means any storm that develops here later today could also produce some gusty winds. And here's a look at that system stretched out now off to our north and west. That front's going to be dropping in overnight tonight through early tomorrow, and it's going to trigger a couple of scattered showers, potentially a thunderstorm too. Let's time it out. We get this broken line of scattered showers and storms within the next couple of hours. I think between 2 and 3 o'clock, things start to fire up and push through the Baltimore area this evening as that front pushes through. Tomorrow, the front should be clearing us, and behind that, we are looking at drier conditions for the rest of the weekend. But tonight, if you're headed out to Camden Yards, be prepared for a brief sprinkle, a brief shower, especially to kick things off at first pitch. Otherwise, it's warm, temperatures in the mid-80s to start, upper 70s to end. Maybe your weekend plans take you out to the Maryland State Fair. Same deal for today with some late day showers and storms. Should just be scattered, so not enough to ruin your plans there. It's still kind of toasty on Saturday with highs close to 90, but by Sunday feeling much better. We're back in the 80s again, plus much less humid. For back to school for some folks on Monday, weather also cooperates. Upper 60s in the morning, temperatures warm to the mid 80s during the afternoon with just a stray shower pop-up storm possible. Looking ahead at our full 10-day forecast shows a pretty decent weekend, a dry weekend ahead of us. Not as hot by Sunday and Monday for back to school. We are tracking another round of late day storms on Tuesday, but after that, temperature-wise, we're in good shape next week. We've got a long stretch of the low 80s that take us all the way through the first weekend of September. Taylor?
All right, still ahead, he's warming up and practicing. Our very own Justin Chambers is going to throw out that first pitch at this Sunday's O's game. We're going to take a closer look at how he's training. That's just ahead. But first, expanding accessibility, the new Lego design that's making it so more kids can enjoy the classic toy. All right, don't miss this. Lego is selling Braille bricks to the public for the first time. The company says these special bricks have studs that correspond to the numbers and letters in the Braille system. The printed version of the symbol or letter is also shown beneath the studs. Before now, the Braille bricks were only distributed to organizations specializing in the education of children with vision impairment. All right, it's time for your lunch break. The O's taking on the Rockies tonight after securing their series win over the Blue Jays last night. And go ahead and mark your calendars. Our very own Justin Chambers, he has been practicing, and he's going to throw out the first pitch at this Sunday's game. This is him getting some reps in today before the big game. Be sure to chime in your pictures and your videos. Scan the QR code we'll pull up on your screen. It's going to take you to foxbaltimore.com, where you can upload your pictures and videos. It is all powered by Stackla. All right, well, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle's up next. Mark Clark, what are you guys working on?
Taylor, is the grocery store cashier flirting with you? In a new bizarre trend, a lot of people online think so much so one grocery store chain is addressing it directly. We'll chat about their response coming up on Be More Lifestyle. Stick around, it's up next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
And what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark. This is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with stylist Lana Ray.
Hey, guys.
And meteorologist Amy Aronson in the building. Good morning, everybody. Let me tell you right now.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Now, who runs the world?
Girls.
Hold on, guys.
Beyonce.
I'm on cue all day, right?
It's turning out the singer of that lyric, Beyonce, along with Taylor Swift and Barbie, are helping boost the U.S. economy. It's estimated the trio could have stopped the recession. Taylor's Eras Tour is set to make $2 billion or more in ticket sales. Beyonce could top that. And Greta Gerwig's Barbie is on track to be the biggest movie of the year, grossing more than $1 billion globally.
So, I like it.
I already know I have 3 daughters. I have 2 girl dogs. I have a wife. Girls run the world.
They do. They run you. They run your life, obviously, too. He's like, you're all around
by
you.
this?
Am I shocked? No, we were born to rule the world.
Hey, tell it, girl, tell it.
Lady T, your thoughts on girls running the world?
Oh, of course we run the world. Of course it got to be Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Greta Gerwig doing it big for us also. I saw the Barbie movie. The Barbie movie was hot. It was lit. I love it. And of course, Beyonce is selling out still. Okay, and stop cutting her mic off. I just saw that. Stop cutting her mic off.
Wow.
When she's on tour, she's paid literally $1 billion a minute.
They got fired.
Yeah, they did get fired. You didn't get fired. You gotta let go. Keep her mic on. I stay with you.
Amy, about to be a new mother.
Yeah, I mean, guys
Girls.
could not have babies. Like, they just couldn't do any of that.
They're not doing any of that.
Maybe you could,
Right.
Mark, but I don't know.
Well, I have the stomach for it.
I cannot
When it
with
comes to
you
getting
right
canceled,
now.
you
What are
can
you
blame
talking
Gen
about?
Z again. The age group was already credited with canceling. Okay, Gen Z canceled skinny jeans.
Yeah, they did.
The thumbs up emoji, I don't think I canceled. And now you can add sleeveless tees to the list, at least the name. Apparently, the group likes the shirt, it just hates the name. And so the wife beater is now known as the wife pleaser.
Oh, man. Did somebody tell 50 Cent that? Because he's the king of it. Like, he wore it in all his videos. Like,
Wife pleaser used to be my nickname. In my,
Ew, that does sound like a stripper name. It does give stripper name vibes. Yeah.
It takes on a different meaning.
Yeah.
I don't love wife beater, but wife pleaser is kind of, I don't know.
Wife beater with a bang of tan. That's what he said. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't, like, I need it. I don't know if it's because I'm, like, originally from New York, but you love those men with the white beaters and the Timbs. I don't know.
Is that
I
what it
can't
is?
get the name up. And who trusts Gen Z nowadays? What do they know?
Right. Well,
You know what I mean?
We want you to tell it at home.
terrible.
Is the name of the shirt offensive? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. I have a feeling we know what they think, okay? No, your grocery store clerk is not flirting with you. In the latest episode of Trader Joe's podcast, the store's president is squashing rumors employees are told to be flirty. The grocery chain's president says employees are told to be nice, helpful, and chatty, but are not told to flirt. Apparently, a lot of customers have been confusing the two and are going on TikTok saying the cashiers are flirting.
Well, that's boring.
Do you want another cucumber, sir? I don't know. I mean, you know, people aren't used
Right.
to
Here's the eggplant, ma'am.
That's a big
Put it in your bag. Yeah, there you go.
So, I mean, Amy, I just think people are kind of, we're not used to people talking to us anymore. So now if someone's nice, we're almost like, what's going on here?
But I love Trader Joe's because they're chatty and like
That's
they
right.
make like small talk. And I've heard that they're supposed to comment on like one item that you're buying. Like,
So Amy's
make small
heard
talk.
this.
Yeah, Amy's like, I like
I'm
it.
an expert. I'm
Amy's
a
like, that's why I keep going back.
Mama, you going to with your outfit on today and they say to you?
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Everyone says things differently and everyone receives things differently. So I feel like it's a matter of opinion and a matter of like knowing how to speak to people and what to say.
Let me just say this. Whatever they say with you on this today, anybody says to you,
They're flirting with you.
Just be careful if you see
They
them
are.
walking around
Yeah,
with this
tell them
on.
back
I'm
up.
just going to assume it's a flirt.
Yes.
Lady
What?
T.
Oh, when I used to work in retail, I mean, I used the flirty voice all the time because I needed to make sales. So if I didn't make sales,
So how would you do
I needed
it?
to make sales.
How'd
so
you
I
do
was.
it?
Well, don't try to act
I'm
like
on
an
the line.
example.
What's going on? What's going on?
You on the line? I don't know. It's the smile and the shoulders and the what? Yeah. So like you have to play a little bit dumb. No.
But as a
I don't think
salesperson,
so.
you're trying to make the sale.
I
As
get
a
the sale.
registered
You gotta
person,
do it.
They've already made the sale.
No, at the register you gotta close it. You know what I mean? Because
No, they're checking out.
Because they'll start putting stuff back, and that's one
Not
thing we
me.
used to
I ain't
have.
putting
We used to have
nothing
that.
That's her
Lana said
justification.
no.
Nobody put nothing
Lana
back.
said I ain't putting nothing back. What's the second register? That's that, girl.
Well, we will see you all back later in
love
the
it.
show.
Yes.
Ladies, you look amazing. And still ahead, enjoy the final weeks of summer without being eaten up by bugs. Coming up, the natural solution to keeping bugs away. And if you've always wanted to work in the field of cosmetology, now's your chance. We'll tell you about a new school coming to the area. I mean, it's fresh, it's brand new, it's happening now. It's coming up next.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
Pesky insects can ruin a perfectly good evening outdoors or on a camping trip. Stacey Bell is here to share a deal on a natural solution that will have you actually have the bugs on the run. Check this out.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
Our family loves being outdoors, especially when the weather is nice, but mosquitoes are so annoying. So I found these stickers. I love these. It's a Buzz Patch mosquito repellent sticker and then the Magic Itch Relief patches. Now, the first thing you do, you take one of these little stickers when you're headed out to the beach or the pool or just outside or whatever, and you want to put it on your article of clothing that's closest to your exposed skin. So I like the sleeve. You could do it on a sock, and it's going to create a barrier around you to basically keep the mosquitoes away. This is all natural. It has a really fresh smell. It smells like citronella. There are some essential oils in here, and you get 60 of these in one package. So they're easy to just throw in your bag, throw in your kid's bag if they're heading to camp. The other one is the Magic Itch Relief Patch. Okay, so you take one of these, it's a grid, right? And if you do get a mosquito bite, you're just gonna attach it to your skin, just stick it right there where the bite is, and it's going to stretch your skin and pull that saliva out of the lymphatic system. What that means is it stops the itching. This works for 30 seconds, works up to 7 days, and these mosquito repellent stickers start working immediately and work for up to 24 hours. So right now we're offering 20% off the natural patch. Just head over to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
Aileen Coleman is opening an African-American cosmetology school today, this evening. She joins us now on Be More Lifestyle along with Michael Andre. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, Mark.
We're excited, right?
Thanks for having us.
It's going down tonight.
Tonight, 4:30.
Now,
we're launching.
Let me tell you something. If I'm going to go to school, I want the school to look like y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I want to look like this if I'm going to cosmetology school.
Well, you will, and you can.
Okay, well, good. I get to hook up?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, guys, talk to us. So, you've been in the field for quite some time.
Yes.
This is the first African-American cosmetology school in Maryland?
Yes. Yeah, African-American owned. Okay. So, I've been a hairstylist for over 40 years and a salon owner about 41 years. So it has been my dream to open an academy, to mentor young people, to help my community realize their goals.
I love it.
Yes.
And so Michael is director. I know there's like, I saw a number like 7 billion.
Excuse me, Mark. Michael Andre Concierge has been transitioning, helping me with the transition.
Oh.
So he's taking care of all the logistics for transitioning from a beauty salon to cosmetology school.
I love it. He's much more than just a director.
Yes.
So, Michael, I know the industry's like $7 billion, something like that, and it seems like it's red hot. And I could feel that way because I have 3 daughters who are all into it.
Yeah,
but
actually, Mark, the beauty industry is $500 billion.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
My numbers are wrong.
Don't understate it.
So Ms. Coleman has been a salon owner for over 40 years. And I never met Ms. Coleman until just 2 months ago. But ironically, my mother and 2 of my sisters were her clients 38 years ago.
Wow.
And so we met at a barbecue, and she needed someone to transition her salon into a school. And so our crews painted her building. We did interior decorating. We actually designed her outfit for today.
Oh, wait a minute. You guys got it in and out. Okay, so tell us what, number one, you know, what are the students getting, and also how can they follow, how can they sign up, how can they get involved? We got about a minute, so I'm sorry.
So Point of Excellence, you can reach us at pointofexcellence.org. You can apply online, or you can call 410-922-8282. Young people have always been my passion, and there's so many African American and brown and others that are so gifted and so talented that are wasting their talents doing hair in the kitchen. So we want to help them to elevate their platform, to reach their full potential.
Well, you guys sound like a dynamic duo. This sounds like an amazing time, and I'm glad you're able to join us.
Thank you for having us.
Definitely. Okay. All right, and I want to join too. I need to get I need to come in there and get some tips.
Okay.
Coming up, prepare ourselves for an epic night of fashion all for a good cause. We'll tell you about the second annual Baltimore Met Gala, or Gala, however you want to say it. It's coming up. And navigating retirement can be complicated. Coming up, we're going to have somebody make sense of all of it on the way on Be More Lifestyle.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
All right, prepare yourselves for an epic night of fashion, but it's all for a very good cause. The second annual Baltimore Met Gala is happening this weekend, y'all. Stylist Lana Ray is here to tell us all about it, and you look fabulous, darling. Welcome to the show.
I'm so excited. It's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow. The big day is finally here. Okay, tell us about the goal of the gala.
So the main goal is to raise funds for the Park Heights Renaissance.
Okay.
So our goal is to use our talent, whether it's fashion, culinary, music, and art, to raise money to help our community.
Go, girl.
So it's a night of just everything that you could imagine in one.
Okay, now tell us about the theme. What theme do we need to follow if we're going to the Baltimore Met Gala?
So the elements, earth, fire, water, air. So that's the inspiration for attendees, and also the designers in the show have selected one element as their inspiration. So we have 10 designers.
Okay.
Each of them have chosen one of the 4 elements, and that's the inspiration for their collection for the show.
Wait, who are some of the designers? Who do I need to be on the lookout for?
We have so many. I wrote a cheat sheet.
Okay, look.
I don't want none of them mad at me. I got all y'all.
Okay.
10 designers. We have Earl Bannister, Jody Davis,
Okay.
Audacity Brand, Shop the Runway, Andrew Noel Menswear,
Ooh.
Brandon Warren,
Okay.
Franchon, Madison Walker, Yvette Monique, and Studio de Maxi.
Okay, I heard Jody Davis is going to be there.
She is going to be there.
Hey!
She gonna turn it out.
We know what she did. She did the inaugural outfits. Okay, now you have some looks for us today, correct?
I do. So I have looks
What did you have?
3
Come
of the
on.
designers that you guys will see on Saturday. So y'all better be there.
Okay.
So let's get into the look.
Yes, tell me.
Okay. So our first model coming up. So this is Brandon. He's wearing something from Audacity Brand.
Okay.
Now, tell me what element. I know you know.
Okay, so this is Earth, obviously.
Obviously.
This is Earth. I think it has to be Earth, right?
Obviously, yep. So Brandon's wearing Audacity Brand. You see the green gives the grass. He's got the flowers. Those are like pillows, but they look like rocks.
I love it.
But they have a flower pattern, very avant-garde.
Beautiful. So this is the
creative.
Earth theme. Okay.
Yes.
So that gives us, it gives the earthy vibe. Okay.
Absolutely.
So who else do you have for us?
All right,
I love this.
So So Jordan is coming up. She's wearing Shop the Runway.
Oh, okay.
I love this.
I love it. You know I love fit and flare. You know I love fit and flare. Go ahead.
What element? You tell me.
This is water, obviously.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this. I should have been an avatar. I should have been. This is awesome.
Yeah, so not only the colors and the shades that really like give you the depth, you know, that depth of water, but also the fabric and the way that it flows.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the texture.
It's the wave. It's the flow. It's lightness. Okay.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, what else do you have for me?
All right,
Give it to
so
me.
one more look. So this is Jawan.
Okay.
He's wearing Earl Bannister.
Oh,
Earth.
Come on. This has got to be Earth. Yes, obviously.
Yes, he's got the earth tones, the chocolate, and he got the turn.
Okay, I love it.
And let's see. Can we see your gloves? He's got these.
He's got gloves too. Oh wait, that's
and
a little.
the man bag.
Okay, wait a minute. Come on, man bag out here. I love it. Okay, so all this fashion and more. Where can people go for more information? And how can they get tickets if they want to come?
Man. So the link in my Instagram bio has tickets.
Okay.
It's Lana Ray.
It's
you can go to BaltimoreMetGala.com. The VIP tables are sold out. There are some.
Oh,
VIP
excuse me.
We got you though.
Okay, good. I was ready.
Yeah. So there are a few, but we're going to be sold out. We're expecting a lot, like almost 1,000 people.
Amazing. Thank you for bringing this to the Baltimore area.
Wait, it's not me. So shout out to the Fin Group.
Yes, thank you, Fin Group. Yes, amazing.
I'm just on the fashion side, but it's a huge production. So many people involved.
But fashion in Baltimore it should have been put on the map a while ago. So thank you so much for all you've done, your efforts in all of this. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. All right, now on to your best weather in America with meteorologist Amy Aronson. Hey, Amy girl.
Yeah, let's start off with some awesome sunrise pictures from earlier this morning. We're going to start off in Florida, actually. Palm trees, a beach, a sunrise. You can't beat it. They've got all three things there. This was earlier this morning, looking nice and peaceful. Let's head to Galveston, Texas, where they also have a very cool sunrise from earlier this morning. The sky is on fire there. And then last but not least, North Carolina. Look at that. The flag's just blowing in the breeze, the sun crossing over the horizon. Just a stunning start to your Friday. Now, closer to home, it's looking a little gray out there right now. We are tracking some clouds that have pushed over Camden Yards as we're tracking our next weather maker, but not a bad start to the day. We are dry at the moment. So if we take a peek at where our temperatures are at, mostly cloudy, but low 80s to start things off. Little sticky. We've got dew points in the low 70s, so that humidity is back and it is certainly noticeable. We are included in a marginal risk for severe weather as a new weather maker heads our direction. 1 out of 5 on the threat level scale, so it is low, but it means any storm that develops could produce some gusty winds. And here's a look at that weather maker currently stretched out from the Midwest into the Northeast. That's going to drop southward, and that's what's going to bring us that chance for some storms. We're dry while we wait on it. Things are nice and quiet, at least for now. But as that front drops in, it's going to trigger some scattered showers and even some isolated storms. By about 1, 2 o'clock, I think that happens. Things flare up here. Not a huge chance for rain. Doesn't last long. We'll continue through your Friday evening. They will be hit or miss. That means not everybody sees them as that front passes through and then kind of fades away here. After that, things are looking dry for the rest of the night. So mostly cloudy if you're headed out to the Orioles game this evening. Potentially a shower or a storm. Otherwise, it's warm, mid-80s to start, upper 70s. And same situation if you're headed out to the State Fair today or tonight. Saturday and Sunday look better. Sunday actually looks like the best day because it's very pleasant with temperatures back in the 80s. And that's where we'll stay for folks heading back to school on Monday. Pretty comfortable day with just a brief chance for a stray shower by bus stop pickup time. Weekend is dry through Monday. After that, we do throw in some afternoon storms on Tuesday, and then a long stretch coming up with some really nice temperatures. Highs in the low 80s will take us through the start of September. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by AARP Maryland.
Retirement can be a life achievement to be celebrated, but retirees might find themselves having difficulty finding purpose in their retirement years. Here to tell us about some of the fulfilling opportunities for retired persons, we have Karen Morgan. Karen, welcome. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
I see you got the AARP red on, popping.
I never take it off. It's with me for life.
Well, so tell us, how did you become involved with AARP?
Well, it's interesting. I kind of volunteered off and on for a few years, but I've retired in January of 2020, and I thought my life was going to be going shopping and seeing my friends and going to movies. And by March, it's like, oh my God, I can't leave my house. What do I do now? And AARP Maryland just did a great job of keeping us all connected through Zoom, obviously, or just, remote sorts of platforms. But they did such a great job of just, keeping us focused on volunteering opportunities and still doing presentations in the community. We would just do them through Zoom. I work on fraud issues, so I did lots of fraud presentations, and people were so appreciative, and it just made a huge difference.
I love that. So again, you gave us a little bit of a walk us through, so someone's watching, they're like, I think I might want to be a volunteer. How's the process? How do you walk through it?
Well, you can go to aarp.org. You can go to aarp.org/Maryland. You can sign up to be a volunteer there. And someone from the Maryland office will reach out to you and find out your areas of interest and what you would like to do. And it's not like you have to do something hugely complicated. You can do simple things. We have movies for grown-ups, for example. So you can hang out at movies for grown-ups, hand out posters or pieces of literature, talk to people. We're at the Maryland State Fair, so you could go there and help hand out information. Or if you're interested in more complicated things, you can join our Speakers Bureau and do presentations. That's how I started out. And we have advocacy, so you can write testimony. We have members testifying in front of the Maryland legislature and in Congress.
I love it. So those of us who are old enough to join AARP, this is a great opportunity. And I mean, It sounds like you're having a great time.
I am.
And again, this is volunteering.
Yes, my family keeps saying, are you sure you're a volunteer? Because you're sure are working pretty hard. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty much volunteering, but it's great. I feel great volunteering. The slogan or the quote that Ethel Percy Andrus, the founder of AARP, is credited with saying, and it's something that we take to heart: to serve, not to be served. And there's just something amazing about bringing a smile to someone's face.
I love
it just makes me smile.
So once again, for our viewers, where should they go for more information?
aarp.org/Maryland.
Great job. Thanks so much, okay?
Thank you.
Still ahead, the name has to go. Coming up, why Gen Z is shunning a once popular T-shirt design and what you're saying about it. When it comes to getting canceled, you can blame Gen Z again. The age group is already credited with canceling skinny jeans, the thumbs up emoji, and now you can add sleeveless tees to the list, or at least the name. Apparently, the group likes the shirt, it just objects to the name. So it's rebranding the wife beater tee, the wife pleaser. And we wanted you to tell it, is the name of the shirt offensive so far? 60% of you said no. Thanks for inviting us to your home. Make sure you follow Be More Lifestyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll see you Monday. Take care.